In a historic breakthrough, U.S. President Donald Trump announced that Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of a Gaza peace plan, marking a potentially transformative moment in the region. But here's where it gets controversial. While many celebrate this as a step toward peace, others question the long-term viability of such an agreement. Will it truly bring lasting stability, or is it merely a temporary reprieve? Let's dive into the details and explore the reactions, negotiations, and implications of this monumental development. 1. Emotional reactions pour in as hope meets reality. As news of the peace deal spread, relatives of hostages and former captives took to social media to express their relief and joy. Eli Sharabi, who lost his wife and children and whose brother Yossi's body is held by Hamas, shared, "Great joy. Can't wait to see everyone home." The mother of hostage Matan Zangaukar poignantly wrote on X, "Matan returns home to me, to you, to the country. For these tears I prayed." Similarly, the mother of Nimrod Cohen simply stated, "My child, you are coming home." Former British-Israeli hostage Emily Damari celebrated with fellow hostage Romy Gonen, reciting prayers of gratitude and toasting L'Chaim, to life, while continuing her campaign for the release of twins Gali and Ziv Berman. Their brother Liaron Berman posted, "My Gali and Ziv, I love you so much, you're coming home." These heartfelt reactions underscore the human cost of the conflict and the profound hope this agreement brings. 2. The clock starts ticking, hostage release expected soon. According to the White House, Israel's cabinet is set to vote on the deal, and if approved, Israel must withdraw to an agreed-upon line within 24 hours. Once Israel completes its withdrawal, a 72-hour countdown begins for the release of Israeli hostages. A senior White House official told CBS News, "Our assessment is that hostages will begin getting released on Monday." However, the official added a twist. Hamas will try to go earlier if possible. This raises questions about the logistics and trust between the parties. Will Hamas adhere strictly to the timeline, or will there be unexpected delays? And this is the part most people miss. The agreement's success hinges not just on goodwill, but on the ability of all sides to follow through under immense pressure. 3. Netanyahu declares a great day for Israel. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hailed the agreement as a great day for Israel, promising to convene the government to approve the deal and bring all our dear hostages home. He also thanked Israeli troops and U.S. President Donald Trump and his team for their efforts. But here's a thought-provoking question. While Netanyahu celebrates this as a victory, how will his domestic critics and the Israeli public perceive the concessions made in this deal? Is this a genuine step toward peace or a political maneuver? 4. Hamas outlines its vision for the deal. Hamas's statement, as reported by CBS, reveals its perspective on the agreement. The group claims the deal will end the war on Gaza, ensure the complete withdrawal of the occupation forces, allow the entry of humanitarian aid, and implement a prisoner exchange. Hamas also thanked Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and President Trump for their mediation efforts, while calling on Trump to ensure Israel's compliance. Boldly, Hamas declared, "We will never abandon our people's national rights until freedom, independence, and self-determination are achieved." This raises a critical question. Does this deal address the root causes of the conflict, or is it merely a band-aid solution? 5. Qatar confirms peace plan aims to end the war. Qatar's foreign ministry confirmed the agreement, stating that it will lead to ending the war, the release of Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners, and the entry of aid. While this sounds promising, it's worth asking, what guarantees are in place to ensure both sides uphold their commitments? The devil is in the details, and the implementation phase will be the true test of this deal's durability. Trump's bold announcement and its global implications. Trump's social media post declared, "Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan." promising the release of all hostages and Israel's withdrawal as steps toward a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. He also thanked mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey, calling it a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, all surrounding nations, and the United States. But here's a counterpoint. While Trump frames this as a win for all, critics argue that the U.S.'s role in the deal could be seen as biased. Is this truly a balanced agreement, or does it favor one side over the other? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. 7. Behind the scenes, the tense negotiations. The announcement followed days of intense negotiations in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, and Washington. A pivotal moment came when Secretary of State Marco Rubio passed Trump a note during a White House event, whispering that a deal was very close. Trump later confirmed this, saying, "We are very close to a deal." The flurry of activity at the White House, with reporters on edge and cameras rolling, highlighted the gravity of the moment. But what compromises were made behind closed doors? And will these compromises satisfy both sides in the long run? Final thoughts. A fragile hope or a lasting solution? As the world watches, this peace deal offers a glimmer of hope in a region long plagued by conflict. Yet it also raises critical questions about trust, compliance, and the deeper issues at play. Is this agreement a stepping stone to peace, or just another pause in an ongoing struggle? We invite you to share your opinions. Do you believe this deal will hold, or are there too many unresolved tensions? Let the discussion begin.